guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-Notary Training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that training. Once you register, you'll have instant access to the online training platform, as well as access to our live weekly interactive webinars with replay capabilities. Ready to get started? Register today at notarytonotary.com. Until then, happy signing! Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Hey guys, good morning. Well, now afternoon, guess it depends on where you are, depends on what state you're in, determines if it's morning or afternoon. But good morning, Tune. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. Y'all know I'm silly. Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. I'm really excited. I will tell you, I'm still here. I did not get a chance to go to California this weekend as I planned. I will be here. I had a few things that came up that I couldn't take that trip right now. And I'm sorry. I know all my babies that are going out there like, Vanessa, are you here yet? I was like, no, I didn't get a chance to go. I had to do a last minute shift, and that's okay. Sometimes we just got to transition. We had a lot going on here that I just could not pick up and go as I intended, but it's okay because I'm taking this weekend to just organize, take massive action on projects that I've been procrastinating on, and get really, really organized. So that's like my big focus right now. And so I called this video, Let's Get It Done Friday, but really it's Let's Get It Done Life, but we don't go that big right now. Let's Get It Done Weekend. And so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this Friday and Saturday, Sunday, I just want to finish tasks. Finish tasks that I have said I was going to do for forever. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. I'm sure we all have lists of things that we said we were going to do. It goes on that one-day list. One day I will do this. No, do it now. And I will say, Kendra, who's our marketing director, she definitely, she wouldn't even know this, but she always, I have little lines that I've heard her say. She's extremely organized, for the record. And it helps me get things done. You know what? Who else voice I hear in my head? Tamika. And if you're on this live, I'm talking about you. One day, Tamika came in this office, and I was doing something, but I kind of was procrastinating. I was like, okay, I'll just do it later. And Tamika was like, oh my gosh, I cannot, ma'am. Like, just do it. It's like 2 seconds. And I was like, ugh. Okay, right. But even something as small as that, I keep hearing her voice, like the little speech she gave me about now, get it done now. And I'm like, okay, excuse me. But it plays back in my head when I'm thinking about different tasks. You know, we always feel, oh, I'll do that tomorrow or do it, you know, the next day. It's actually something that I never forgot. It's little things that kind of stick with you. And you guys might think it's funny, but honestly, I think about this when I procrastinate, which doesn't say I don't procrastinate because I do. Hence, I just said that. It was an episode of SpongeBob, and Mr. Krabs was giving Squidward a task, and Squidward was like, and then Mr. Krabs had said something, and then Squidward was like, I always thought the most important rule was why do today what you could put off till tomorrow. You know how he laughing. And then Mr. Krabs said, what is today but yesterday's tomorrow? And I was like, hold on a second. Listen. And so things like that, I never forget. And it makes me really get into that get it done ideology, like that space. And so I titled it Let's Get It Done Friday because I'm sure a lot of you guys have things that you haven't done yet. You know, and I know from just doing coaching calls with you guys or phone calls with you guys that, you know, we talk about these things. You know, we talk about the things that when it comes to your notary business, we talk about procrastination and like the things that you need to get done. So, for example, you know, typically on all my coaching calls, I'll say, you know, have you started with all 50 companies, you know, to start building your notary business? And a lot of people will say no. You know, and so that list of 50 companies is major. It's major in building your business. And so if you are not in the notary signing agent training bundle today and this weekend, we're going to work on that. You're going to get into the bundle, use promo code ACTION. It's going to save you 50% off the online training program, but it's going to allow you to access that list, that notary signing agent signing service list that we have. And I'm trying to see if I can find, yeah. And actually, if you're in a state that allows for e-notary, I would do the all-inclusive. Okay. And so what is happening here? Not you. My screen. But yeah, and that's even for me. Like there's some like I went through, and the crazy thing is like, what is y'all see that light keep going? But that's a little weird. Oh, I see people driving. Okay. I'm like, what is happening right now? Procrastination in different arenas. And so what I want to do, I want to talk about some of the things that I have procrastinated on, but some things that I know that you guys are probably procrastinating on. And the best thing to do that is to kind of go through the courses of what we're teaching. And then I'm going to ask you, have you done these things? If you have not, then you're going to write it down and say, okay, this weekend, I'm going to do this starting today. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're going to talk about these things. And then you're going to say whether you've done it or have you not done it. Are you guys ready? This is you holding you accountable to yourself, okay? So if you don't have the life that you want currently, if you don't have the results that you're looking for, I want you to go through this list with me and we're going to talk about it. And it's easier for me to think about what you need to do when I'm looking at the courses because all of our courses teach on something, teach on a subject, but in that subject, there's different pieces that you want to make sure you do, okay? So and this is just notary2notary.com. If you click courses, it takes you here. Are you guys ready? Ready like spaghetti? Okay. So when I'm thinking about, hey, Latrice, hi, how are you? Hey, Adora. Hey, Pamela. All right. So when I'm thinking, I'm not going to do all inclusive because there's a lot of these here. So I'm going to break these down. So when I'm thinking e-notary, and we have an e-notary training on Saturday. If you're in person, you can do it in person or stream. That is on Eventbrite. So, or if you just click a notary, I'm trying to give you guys the easiest way to get to places. People always say, Vanessa, I can't find it. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Events. If you just go events, you can see we have a couple coming up. Copy. Government contracting is coming up. In-person e-notary on Saturday. There's a virtual stream and there's an in-person. And then we do have the next Be Social event, which is next Friday, the Entrepreneur Edition. So this is going to be a lot of fun. But anywho, that's the e-notary in-person and virtual event that's happening this Saturday. But yeah, so when I'm thinking about e-notary, I'm thinking about one, Have I done some training to understand how it works? Have you gotten my book off Amazon? Vanessa Terry book. That's the Vanessa Terry Do It Yourself Ron Guide off Amazon is a really good book to help you build your e-notary business. Have I done training? Do I understand how to use the platforms? Have I picked the platform? Have I downloaded and retrieved my digital cert? If I'm in the e-notary program, have I already requested my e-notary seal from notary to notary, right? Have I marketed? Did I add my e-notary services and all those keywords that I talk about a lot to my Google business page? Hence, is my Google business page up? Is it active? Is it live? Am I posting on it consistently? Have I linked it to my website? Is my website live? Have I built my website? Did I pay someone on Fiverr to build my website? Have I taken my headshots? If you are local to me, we do headshots here. They're $25 to get your headshots done. Do I have professional pictures on my website? Do I have a call to action on the home screen? Do I have a way for them to contact me, whether that's phone, email, however you want to do that versus it, right? Phone, email. All these things, have I done that? And then have I added my e-notary services to those things? Have I signed up with companies who give me e-notary work? Okay. Write these things down. If you have not done that, we're going to add it to our list. Notary signing agent part 1 and 2. Have I signed up with all the companies in the training? Have I done my NNA certification, background check, E&O insurance? Have I set up credit card processing with Square or what is happening here? I apologize. Square or PayPal here. I think most people would use Square, but to each its own. Okay, I think I saw that already. Okay. Have you, where was I at? Have you read your handbook in its entirety? Have you done that? Have you read your whole handbook? Let's see. What else can we say? Let's see. And these things, it's just like things that I'm thinking, oh, have you gotten into government contracting? That's a big one. I have to put a little image on there. Look at that. We did that session yesterday. So if you missed it, you can still get the replay in this course, government contracting series. Use promo code ACTION and you get we've had 2 so far. We have actually probably end up having still 5 or 6 more because there's so much to unpack. And so we actually might have more than 5 or 6, honestly, because there's a lot that goes into government contracting. And so this is going to be a longer training program. But once you get in on this one, you don't have to pay for each individual live. You just get all the access links to all the lives, all the resources, all the video replays, everything will be in there. And the links to the live session when we do it too in that one. Business grants. Have you been applying for business grants? That's another piece. Oh, on that note, I want to make a note. We had that business funding training that was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I want to clear this up because a lot of you guys had questions about it. Your DUNS number is not the same as an EIN, okay? So your EIN is an employer identification number. And the way I explain it is like when you're born, when you as a person are born, you get a birth certificate and you get a social, okay? When you create a business, you form an LLC, you file articles of incorporation, that's your birth certificate, okay? And then you give that baby, that business that you just birthed, a social, but we're going to call it an EIN, okay? That's what that is. Now, a DUNS number is a number that's assigned to your business, okay? So they assign it to your business in an effort to report on your credit processing situation. So an effort to report your business credit, not credit processing, your business credit, what's the word? The way you use your business performance, okay? Dun & Bradstreet, Business Experience, Business Equifax are all 3 business credit reporting companies. And so a DUNS number allows for companies to report your business credit activity to Dun & Bradstreet, but it does not take the place of your EIN number, okay? Um, I wanted to clear that up so there was no confusion, but let's go in here. All right, so non-notary work training, that's another one there. Have you signed with all the companies in there? So in non-notary work, we're talking about apostilles, we're talking about fingerprinting, we're talking about weddings, we're talking about field inspections. And I gave you guys yesterday on a live, and I've been saying it for a while. One company in particular, Groundworks. My phone goes up all the time. Like I swear with them, and it's just like it's too many to do. So I'm telling you what I know, and that's just one company. Like there's in the training, there's a list of like 10 or 15 companies. If you are not making money right now, and you're like, I'm doing everything, which you can't be doing everything, I'm making money. But let's say you're just getting started and you're like, okay, I'm working on loan closing, I'm working on this, but I get like 1 or 2 calls a day. Field inspections are a great way to fill that void. Okay. I call it filler money. And so you use that when you're waiting for general notary work calls or loan closing offers. In the meantime, you can use that for that, as well as any of those other non-notary work pieces. Everybody wants to talk about getting into apostille. That's in the non-notary work training. We have a whole training in there. It's like 2 hours long video teaching you how to do apostilles, right? And so once again, have you added it to your Google business page, to your website? Like all these things are things that I talk about. These are how I'm able to get these offers and these services. You know, I have heavily keyworded my Google business page and my website with eNotary. Hence why I get so many eNotary calls, right? If you don't want to know what I'm talking about, go into my How to Rank on Google training. That is here somewhere. Let's see. Trademarking for your notary business. If you need to trademark your logo or your business name, it is How to Rank on Google. This is another one I did. I might have put it in there too. It was another one that I did. I felt was really, really good. And it was showing, it might be in that one, actually. No, I feel like I did another training. I did another training. I can't think of what I called it. I think it's called it How to Build Your Notary Website. I forgot, but it's not on here. I don't think. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Business Credit 101 and 102. Once again, learning how to use other people's money to build your business so you're not using your own. So think about that. Have you gotten your DUNS number? Have you set up all your profiles with Business Experience, Business Equifax, and Duns & Bradstreet, right? Have you started with your level 1, your tier 1 business credit providers? Do that for 2 to 3 months, go into your tier 2. Do that for 2 to 3 months, go into your tier 3, right? So all of these things, there's all these things that we can be working on to build our business. And a lot of times it just takes making a list. Make a list of the things that you have to do. Like a lot of times I think when I talk to the students, they say, oh, I did all the training. I went all the way through. And I say, okay, what? And they say, well, what do I do now? Everything the training said. So go back, and as you're learning about credit card processing, set that up. Get that done. As you see the list of the 50 companies, sign with all 50. Get that done, right? As you go through each step, when you're doing business credit, and it's talking about, oh, you need an official domain with a professional email address. Okay, stop. Let me get that done, right? So don't just binge listen to all the content. Actually go and do the things that I'm saying. That, okay, this is how you do this is how you do that, and that's how you're going to get those results that we're talking about. But those only come when we apply pressure, we take action. And I can honestly say that I can always tell the difference when in my life too, like when like money is like pouring in, I'm getting all these calls, and then I can equally relate that to my action, right? So let's say I go passive mode and I don't do anything for a month, right? I'm gonna feel that. I may not feel it this month because my phone's still going off, but it's seeds that are planted. And the heart, like when you work, when you put a lot of stuff, a lot of work on the table, you don't immediately see all that progress, right? All the seeds come up, all the what your harvest, right? You don't see all that initially. You'll see it 2-3 months later. But if you take like a month off, you're also gonna feel that 2-3 months later, right? So you have to, like, I'm telling you, massive action is the key to success, period. And I know for me, like, I see the value in life, in days. Like, we all woke up this morning. That was not a guarantee. And I say we all as in us, because there could have been someone who was on this Notary to Notary channel consistently that did. I actually know someone. I just thought about that. someone who did not wake up this morning. You know what I'm saying? And so don't take your days for granted. Don't think that, oh, I have so much time to do this and do that. You don't know how much time you have. And the way I always say, you never know when your bus is going to stop. Okay? You never know when your bus driver is going to pull up. If you don't know that, that is a little quote story that I got from Jesse Itzler about when you're born, it's like you get on a bus and your bus driver starts driving. Okay, and your bus driver drives every day. Doesn't matter if it's raining, if it's snowing, doesn't matter if you got an attitude, doesn't matter if you're sick, doesn't matter if you just got a divorce, doesn't matter if your kid's cutting up. It doesn't, none of that stuff. It doesn't matter if you just don't feel like it today. Guess what? Your bus driver is going to keep driving every single day. Every single day, your bus driver is going to keep driving until one day he's going to stop the bus and say, okay, you're done, get off the bus, right? And so when you think about things like that, it should motivate you to say, okay, I don't know how much time I have, but I know I want to make the best of this thing called life, and I want to apply pressure. And that means we have to stop procrastinating. We have to stop saying, I'll do it tomorrow, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. You know what I mean? And then you got to think about every time you procrastinate and don't do something, that pushes back what you can get done. Hi.
Hey.
I'm coming. Do you
Okay.
need me? Yes. Okay, hold on, guys. 2 seconds. Oh, let me grab my y'all know I'm at the business center. Give me 1 second. What's going on?
So, my uncle passed about a month ago, and he left my mother and I like his house and his will. And so I just had a document that I needed to sign for that.
Yeah.
And I needed a notary for it, so I didn't know.
Let's knock it out. You got it?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. We could do that.
Perfect.
Let me. You want to do it here or you want to go in there? Is it just one page or?
Yeah, I think it's just one.
Okay. We can do it. I'm sorry to hear about your uncle.
Yeah, I hate to say it's all good, but it was one of those deaths when where it's like the person isn't serving anymore. He was sick.
Oh, let me grab my stamp. That might make a difference, huh? And you can grab it really quick and then just pull your ID out and I'll knock it out for you really quick.
Okay.
Guys, I gotta do a notary, so give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
So I think this is all that I need to sign.
And your name is not. Oh, I see it. Oh, hi.
How you doing? What's your name?
Vanessa. I am Vanessa. How are you?
That was well.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna get you to sign. You got 2 spaces here,
Okay.
and then I will notarize the bottom.
Alright. So I just need to sign here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna push that in here. How'd you find this?
Well, it's ironically, so I come to this Mexican spot over here.
Oh yeah, their food is awesome.
And then I was asking one of my coworkers, like, I need to find a notary. And they were like, well, it's one right next to y'all. So it's like, that's perfect.
I love the teamwork.
I'm telling you.
I love it.
All right, let me make sure it's something else I need to sign. I think this is just the actual document.
Okay.
Have you been working with it?
This is my business. And thank you. And I've been doing it since 2019, but I've been a notary since 2014. So yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
That's what's up. I love it.
I've been doing it for a while. Yeah, I love it. I will definitely add more things to what I do, but I'll never stop being a notary. I think it's easy, and I love it. It's just like
It's easy, like,
it is.
not to take away from what you do.
Yeah, no, but it's okay. It's easy. It is.
There's nothing wrong with that, shoot. I'm all about getting paid the most to do the least.
Exactly. And I love like this is a good industry to be in.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'm gonna say this right here. It's the 19th day of August. Easy peasy. It's $5, and you're all done.
Cool.
Look how easy that was.
I'm so glad I went ahead and knocked this out. I've been sitting on it for like a month.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. Let's see.
What about people get it notarized?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. Anything. So like, but we also do like real estate transactions. So people do like closings on properties and stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. It's just chicken. It's the chip for me. All right, so we're not gonna. Oh, look at that. It likes me, and then you start flying. And you're done. Ta-da!
Light work.
Look at that. That's the easiest thing you did all day.
It really is. Besides going home, that's gonna be it.
You said besides going home.
Besides going home.
Easy peasy.
All right.
And if you ever need us, we're here. 8 to 8. 8 to 8. 8 to 8.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
All good?
In and out.
Yay!
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, look at your bag.
I got it.
Please don't leave your bag. Then you gotta come back. Bye. Oh, y'all waited for me. Okay. Y'all waited for me. No, y'all are the best. Thank you. I was going really fast too, because I was like, oh my gosh, they waiting for me. Normally I would have more conversation. I like to connect with people. Y'all know me. I was out there and talk for like 20 minutes. Like, what you doing? So what you doing, right? But I knew y'all was waiting on me, and I was like, I try to go real fast. Try not to be impatient. But yeah, what was I saying? I really appreciate that. I did not think y'all was gonna be. I said they're gonna be like, Vanessa that left us. No, but for the record, if you don't know, I'm at the Notary Business Center, which Notary has a Notary Business Center. We do co-working and a bunch of other stuff, virtual addresses, LLC setup, all that good stuff. But we also do notary, of course. People just walk in to get documents notarized. So at any moment like this, I'd have to hop up and say, yeah, I'm ready. Now, sometimes I have people, we have staff that work here too. But right now it's just me until probably like 10, 15 minutes. But yeah. So, but yeah, that was really, y'all be like panicking for nothing. That's not that I did that. That was a real quick nothing. Took 2 seconds. You look at the ID, you fill out your journal, let them sign while they sign it, and then that's it. And that's it. We gotta stop making this all complicated. It was what he said. He said, hold on, but say what he said. I apologize, guys. I'm still working in the middle of the day. Hey, you got 2 p.m. card with Elaine. Not putting our personal conversation on the business channel. I'm trying to figure that out. Ma'am, not putting personal conversation on the business channel. This is where you're supposed to text me and say, Vanessa, Elena has an appointment. I know, it's taken care of. I appreciate the support. Do you do lives randomly or on specific days? So I tried my best to get it on a schedule. So right now it's randomly, but it's usually in the middle of the day. So usually I do my lives like around 11, 12, 1-ish. I try to do my lives. I'm trying to do them at 6. I know it's more convenient for me to do it in the evening, like 6 to 8. I go to bed at 9 or 10. I'm working on it. I'm asleep by 10 o'clock. So unless I'm out, I can stay up all day. If I go in that house, honey, it's over. It's all she wrote. But anyway, it was funny because we were talking. Did y'all hear our conversation? He was talking about how easy it is to do this, and I was like, he said, "That's trying to take away from what you do." I said, "No, but it is. It is. Look at what I just did. Look what I did. I look at your ID. That looks like you. Okay. I fill in my journal. You sign it. I sign it. I stamp it, and I'm out of there. Right? It really is that simple." And it's something that, and I tell them, it's something that even if I would add on things, which I'm sure I will, as I have been, I don't see me ever not being in the notary space, because it's something that I've come to love, and I can do it in my sleep. Like, I don't have to think about it, and it's not stressful. I can do it in my sleep. The pay is great. So why not? I think unless I find something else that's like extremely way more lucrative, if I get into something else that's like it's just like pouring dollars, like I was making $1,000 per appointment, then maybe I'll transition. But typically, I like it. I like what I do. So, but anyway, I love to hear the transaction happening live. Yes, darling. Okay. Okay. I went so fast. I'll make sure I did everything. Did everything with the register right. Okay. Anywho, so back to what I was saying. Procrastination is horrible, and we have to stop doing it. The other thing I was gonna say too is go to title is a great one to get into, but I was going to say, okay, my phone's going off. Y'all know I have a signing service too, On Time Notary, and there's a order issue. If you guys haven't taken how to build a successful signing service, you check that out too. And that is more so I feel like for people who are busy already in the space and they want to like leverage other people's time to make more money. And if you want to work with our signing service, On Time Notary, make sure you take this exam here. Now, this goes over general notary work, loan closing, and e-notary. And that's how we pick with levels to our signing service, was how you get on the preferred list or the approved list, excuse me. The ultimate title and signing company list is something that you can work on this weekend. Marketing, emailing these title companies, right? Building out your Go Direct to Title shows you how to build out like your marketing material, like how you're going to talk to them. And then that list is the list of all the companies. Well, not every single company, but it's a whole lot of them. And it's broken up by state. So, and you can market it to more title companies than just what's in your state, because most title companies do work around the country. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, that's what I was just thinking out loud. Really, about what I'm working on this weekend. And I got to edit some headshots. I got to send those out. Working with the Secretary of the Commonwealth on some legislation ideas that we're, hoping they can change. Talking to all of you guys. I think I'm all caught up on my emails. That's fun. But yeah, so I feel like definitely make this weekend your let's get it done weekend. So anything that you've been procrastinating on, how do you calculate mileage and fees in Georgia? Does Georgia require you to count miles? I don't think they do. But if you decide to, if they tell you that you have to count your miles, they'll tell you like how much you can charge for each mile. But it's up to you if you want to calculate your mileage. As long as if your state doesn't tell you have to, then that's a personal preference. We don't do mileage here, but it's pretty simple. Just count the miles from where you are to where you're going, and then you can count it going back. So going both ways. And then your fees per seal. And your fees per seal are in your handbook. And if you have not read your handbook, let's add that on the list. What? Yes. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So that is also the clock on the wall. I would say new and exciting. Check out the events on Notary to Notary's page. And I would also say get into that government contracting class. That's a great one to get into. We're going through all those steps and stuff. At the end, you will get to see me bid on a fingerprinting contract, which is gonna be really exciting because then once you see me do it, you can do it too, right? That is also the clock on the wall. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing weekend. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I did just post a video on YouTube today, so if you get a chance to look at that, go check that out. And that one's talking about ways to protect your notary commission. And yeah, I'm excited and I'm happy. And I hope you guys are excited and happy too. And you all can be six-figure notary signing agents. You can do this. It's just learning the content, applying the materials, and all that good stuff. There you go. That is also the clock on the wall. I love you guys. Be great on purpose. If you need me, email me, call me. I am here for you. Boo boo. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Yeah. That is it. I gotta go do some inspections today too. I don't have to. I could do it tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and knock them out today because what did I just say? We're not procrastinating. procrastination is over, darling. So we're not doing it anymore. We're done with procrastination. So we are massive action takers. Say it with me. I'm a massive action taker. All right, I gotta already slip and slide because the doors keep going off and on. So I will see you guys luego. And until next time, you know how we do. Good morning. Happy signing. And I'll see you luego. Not good morning. It's hello.
I bet something. But can I take my socks off?
What is happening? What is happening? Welcome to the Notary Business
Can I
Center.
take my socks off?
Come here. I don't know.
No.
No.
Why?
I don't know.
It's making my feet
It's happening. Okay. I will see you guys luego because now it's time for lunch. And until next time, happy signing. Not my